Now, let's get into the reasons as to why bringing Jameis Winston back to Tampa Bay Buccaneers would not be a great decision. It would not be a great decision, number one, because when we talk about Jameis Winston, and we're now talking about a culture, a Super Bowl winning team, I am not sure that Jameis Winston is right for the current culture. I'm not saying that he's wrong, but I'm saying I'm not sure if he's the right fit for the Tampa Bay Buccaneer culture right now. And if you have to say you don't know if he's right for the culture, then that's a no. Because we still have a pretty decent team. Depending on, what we do in free agency, we still have a pretty decent team. The NFC South is still wide open. But I don't know how good he would be for this culture, for this organization, the culture. Tom Brady, not just Tom Brady, but all of the football players, including the coaching staff, has set the bar of excellence for this franchise. And the question is, can Jameis Winston come in? And, of course, he can't fill Brady's shoes, but can he come in and continue to keep that level of excellence? Would he be good for the culture? And I don't know if he would be. Second reason why he may not be good is because Bruce Arians, if you have not noticed, loves to throw it a lot. He loves to throw the ball a lot. Let me tell you how much. Jameis Winston threw the ball 626 times in 2019, which is one of the highest, and which is why I believe it led to his 33 interceptions. Jameis Winston is good when you do him like they did him in New Orleans. We're not trying to get you to throw the ball no more than 25 times. No more than 25, 30 times a game. No more. And if Jameis Winston can throw the ball between 25, 27 times a game, I think you'll see the interceptions go from the high 20s down to somewhere in the teens, somewhere between 12 and 16. We can live between 12 and 16. Tom Brady threw 12 in his back-to-back campaigns here. So, we can live with 12 to 16 interceptions from Jameis Winston. But that's only if the attempts goes from 600 plus to more around 500. This guy cannot be throwing the ball 40 and 50 times almost a game, just like we saw Bruce Arians do with Tom Brady. He's not that guy. You put him out there throwing 40 times a game, he's going to throw close to 2 interceptions a game, which is what he did his last year here. But that's not Bruce Arians' motto. Bruce Arians will throw a bomb on 4th and 1. He will throw a bomb on 3rd and inches. And this is not the quarterback that you want to consistently do that, because the more you put the ball in his hands, the more he thinks he has to be Brett Favre and just make a play and play hero ball. But if you put him in a predicament, surround him with a good running back, give him a Leonard Fournette, man. If we're able to re-sign him, got a decent offensive line, re-sign Chris Godwin, got Mike Evans, you might be able to do something. But Bruce Arians is not changing that. Bruce Arians wants to throw the ball downfield. Brian Leftwich wants to throw the ball downfield, and they like to throw it a lot. And if that is the case, then you don't bring back Jameis Winston, because the more you throw him, the more he's susceptible to throwing interceptions. Last but not least, reason as to why we shouldn't bring Jameis Winston is here. Our defense can't stop a nosebleed. I'm a Buc fan, but I keep it 100. I keep it 100. Our defense can't stop nobody. Nothing. We can't stop nobody. And the running statistics have to be, the reason why I think our run statistics are so good on defense is because teams don't commit to running the ball on us. But teams who have committed to run the ball on us, for the most part, they've been wildly successful. The Washington Commanders now, wildly successful, as well as the Indianapolis Colts were very successful. And let's just be honest. That front seven is one of the best in the league. I believe in our front seven. But that secondary is god-awful. That secondary overachieved the year we won the Super Bowl during the playoffs, because they sucked during the regular season. Then we got to the playoffs and they overachieved and got us a Super Bowl. But they went right back to square one, the secondary, this previous year. That secondary cannot stop a nosebleed. We need to get cornerbacks, but that's neither here nor there. That's not what this video is about. But I said that to say, since our defense has a serious problem with stopping people on defense, that means Jameis Winston will be tasked with the responsibility of bringing us back in football games and probably having to do it a lot. And I don't know about you, But I'm not that confident in Jameis Winston due to his previous history in the Tampa Bay Buccaneer uniform in him bringing us back in a football game where he has to throw us out of the hole that we found ourselves in. For example, when we played the Rams in the playoffs, how many of you guys are willing to bet that Jameis Winston would have been able to almost tie that game up? Or to actually tie it up, right? Take the lead and, be able to almost win that football game. Of course not. Of course he wouldn't. We don't trust him. And I'm sorry, we just don't. So those are the reasons why it could be good to bring him back. And those are the reasons why it probably wouldn't be a great reason to bring him back. That's my take. That's my hot button take on Jameis reunion here in Tampa Bay. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. And I'll holler at you on the other side.